guys, it's Sarah, and I wanted to do a little bit of a discussion video today talking about readathons. I have been participating in a lot of readathons lately, especially over the past year and a half probably, and I have been noticing some trends with my reading throughout those weeks that I've been doing these readathons and trying to concentrate on having a majority of my time dedicated to reading. And I've been watching a lot of reading, like wrap-up blogs and things like that. And when people, finish their readathons, they do that. And then I'm kind of comparing how I do compared to how they do. And I think it's kind of interesting. So I've definitely noticed some trends for myself personally on my habits during these times. So I just kind of wanted to talk about those a little bit. So I went back in my channel and I watched both my Readathon TBR videos along with my Readathon wrap-up videos and kind of compared what I thought I was going to be able to do to what I actually did. And I've noticed that I usually read anywhere between 2 to 4 books, 2 being the least and then 4 being the most. And then I also read a lot of partials. So usually when a readathon is ending, I'm in the middle of something. For me personally, reading 4 books in a week is really good because I am a mother of 2, so it's, I'm kind of busy. We have a schedule and I don't have hours upon hours every single day to read, but I think 4 books in 1 week for me is really good. So that I might try to make that my goal from now on when I do a week-long readathon, is to try to maybe get 4 books each time. I also would like to not have partial reads. So I'd like to have, 4 books start to finish in 1 week. And I kind of need to see if I can break that down easier based on either page numbers or percent in my Kindle, whichever one I'm deciding to read on. Maybe kind of set a schedule, read this today, read this today, read this today. And then that can kind of help me to get through all of them in 1 week. That could help me be a little bit less intimidated because it would have a set amount that I read every single day. And if I go beyond that, great. That means I would do better than I was expecting. But as long as I have these little short goals every day, I think it would kind of help me move along a little bit faster. I am definitely more successful with shorter books than I am with longer, denser books. I have chosen some long books before for readathons and thought, why did I do that? This is a really long book, and a lot of times it takes me a while to get through those kinds of things. Also, with the denser books, for the Booktubeathon last year, I read To Kill a Mockingbird, which is now one of my favorite books of all time, but it's a very dense book, and it took me a good 4 to 5 days of that readathon just to read that book because I was taking my time and absorbing it and enjoying it. I didn't want to really read my way through it. So I think I need to start choosing shorter books that I know I can kind of speed my way through them and I can appreciate them, but it's not going to take a ton of brain power. I also have been blocking out the weeks that I have readathons that I'm deciding to commit to. I'm blocking those out on my calendar and I'm trying to say no to things if things pop up throughout the week so that I can stay home and read. And that's a hard thing for me to do. It's hard for me to say no. But it's something that's important as well if I want to be successful in these readathons, because if I spend 50% of my time out of my house, I'm not going to do very well. So I kind of need to make sure, that I still go out and do stuff so that I'm not just cooped up in my house all week, but at the same time, make that time for reading. I am also have been turning my phone off or on silent or have it in a completely different room along with my iPad when I'm doing a readathon, because those distractions are so bad. I even take off my iWatch actually, so because I get alerts on here too. But just kind of having all those distractions out of the room while I'm reading really helps as well, because I don't have the option of going and playing on my phone or getting on Facebook or doing any of that kind of stuff. So that's been helping as well. At the same time, I do need to give myself a break if I'm feeling a little burnt out on reading, or if I feel myself getting a little slumpy, or I just need to give my brain a break. Then, I have definitely been trying to take an hour here and there and do something else. And finally, for the last readathon that I did in March, it was the Slay That series. I actually did my wrap-up was a vlog style, and I really, really liked that. So I think I'm going to start doing that more when I do my wrap-ups. I'm going to actually vlog them because it forces me to check in every day, and it forces me to really evaluate what I did that day and how much I read, and if I didn't read anything, why. So it really helped me to be held more accountable. Those are some of the trends that I have noticed for myself, and I have taken a lot away from it. So I'm really happy that I went back and kind of looked at my TBRs and my wrap-ups and kind of compared what I actually did that whole week. I'm really excited for some upcoming readathons as well. I'm doing the Book Buddy-a-thon in May, and I believe there's going to be another BookTube-a-thon sometime over the summer. Last year it was in August. I'm not sure what month they're going to do it this year, but I believe there's also going to be a week-long TBR takedown readathon this summer as well, and I'm really excited for that one. That one's been my favorite. There is also a really great video that was done by Emma Books recently on her channel, and she talked about how to survive a reading marathon, and it was hilarious. It had a lot of really, really good tips, but then the way she did it, I was laughing out loud. It was so good. So I'm going to link that down below. If you guys haven't seen that yet, I would definitely go check that out. All right, I hope you guys have a great day. Please let me know if you have any strategies for readathons, if you participate in them, kind of what you do and how you strategize for them and how you find yourself to be the most successful. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day. I'll see you again soon. Bye.